How's it going? I hope you're having an absolutely fantastic day. Welcome back to another episode of Tears of the Kingdom. And yeah, there's still a bit of a heat wave going on, so I think we're going to keep this session short, maybe about 30-40 minutes maximum. And yeah, see basically where the story is going to take us next. I think the main tasks are going to be picking up that heart exactly where we left off after that battle, going to Lookout Landing, have a chat with people, seeing what is next in the story, and maybe doing some cooking and basically formulating a plan for the next few sessions, right? Because we used so much food in that battle. I think there's no time to lose. Let's just get into it and see where it takes us, right? You can actually see here how low on food we are, and we've got a few very interesting weapons though, so this is going to play to our favor. I think what we'll do is pick these up. First things first, the heart container. I should have just picked it up last time, right? But I just kind of missed it. I got stuck with the dialogue and with like how excited I was to finally have gotten over those battles, right? That the heart container is spinning and spinning in the background. And meanwhile, I'm like, blah, 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 right? But yeah. Very, very, very cool. An extra heart just like that, right? I should probably put the headphones on. That's gonna make it a bit easier to play, right? Oh wow, I have no sound. How odd. Let me fix that first. There we go. Finally, I have sound. Okay, so what do we do with all of this stuff? The thing is, we've got all of these weapons, and I don't know how much of it is rubbish. Okay, let's actually get rid of all the rubbish. So 7, 9, even though this is 28, I absolutely hate it. I hate this 14. We can make another rock sledge hammer if necessary afterwards. This thing we can use to combine. This thing we can use to combine. This is rubbish. And this is probably also rubbish. So all of this stuff goes down. We want a gloom sword. I should have probably gotten rid of some of the bows as well. So this is rubbish. This is not rubbish, but I'm curious to see how much damage this does. 26, 25. I mean, it is one better, right? But yeah, if we find something better, we can just take that instead. What's this? A gloom spear. That seems to be it, at least down here. Yeah, so I think my other question is what happens if we try to combine some of these, right? So I might just... Let me drop this. Oh, wait. That was already fused, wasn't it? Yeah, that was fused. Anything else here? These are the famous stairs. I saw this in the comments afterwards, but the thing is, I did not notice those stairs at all when I was fighting. This is as much as I actually noticed this area where we did manage to retreat, but I was so narrowly focused. It's like literally tunnel vision, right? You're just focused on the enemies. You're trying to retreat, but you're not really realizing what you have around you. So that was my big issue with that battle, is I wasn't thinking outside of the box. I was just like, fall back a bit, hide behind this, and then suddenly say, oh, okay, the gloom starts spreading. You can retreat back here, but we could have even gone upstairs, and I did not notice that at all until I read it afterwards. So I am so sorry for that. Now, where are we going to go? Oh, yeah. So let's just get out of here, go over to Lookout Landing. I am so curious what we're going to find over there in Lookout Landing. Is there going to be like a big group of people waiting for my arrival? Have a chat. Talk about next steps. Everyone is here. Yeah. Kind of want to talk with the rest, see what's going on first, but I feel like Pure is the only person that we have to talk to. Looks like it was pretty tough. So, how did it go? Ooh, is this going to be story time? I see. So, to summarize, there's no mistaking that what you all saw at the castle was the Demon King from the Legend of the Imprisoning Wall. And the princess you've been seeing was actually an imposter, and the reason she appeared at Hyrule Castle was so the Demon King could lure Link into a trap. I knew something seemed weird. I mean, about Princess Zelda not doing anything to help with these troubles everywhere in Hyrule, but it's all connected. The upheaval, the problems in our homelands have been facing... Our homelands have been facing, the fake princess. It's all happening because the Demon King came back. So then that means that Princess Zelda isn't actually here. Instead, she's in a distant past and not in the present, right? Yes, we should consider that to be the case, bizarre as it sounds. It also seems that Princess Zelda was trying to somehow defeat the Demon King in the past. Our ancestors made a vow to Zelda. They swore that when the Demon King was revived, their descendants would awaken as sages and fight alongside Link. But with Princess Zelda in the past, we can't ask her what the plan is supposed to be, and she can't be here to fight with us either. We also don't know anything about the Demon King other than the fact that he is bad news and super strong. What do we do? Based on what you have each told me, it appears the princess was making preparations in anticipation of the Demon King's revival in this era. There must be some hint we still haven't figured out here in our time. Right you are. We can't afford to stand still at a time such as this. It is imperative that we act. But without any leads... Oh wait. You said that 6 sages were with King Roru when he fought against the Demon King during the imprisoning war, right? Wind, fire, water, lightning, and time. That was the princess. Oh. Wow. I see. Huh? What is it? What do you see? That's it. There was one more sage back then. Sage of Light. Exactly. One more sage that might be here now. I'm sure this is the lead we were hoping for. It will be well worth our while to search. Each of you awakened as sages at ruins from the Age of Legends, right? Maybe the remaining sage is in a similar location. That makes sense, so we should search major ruins from the Age of Legends. They're as good a place as any to start. If we just searched all of Hyrule randomly, we'd probably never find a sage. Alright, we have a plan. Let's split up the work and get to it. You 4 go back to your homelands and gather information about ruins that might be related to the remaining sage. Linky, search around and see if you can find any other undiscovered leads. Everyone's relying on you. Don't let us down. How am I supposed to do that? That seems like such a complicated task. The only thing I can think of is... Actually, remember the area where we found all of the map basically to all of the geoglyphs. I'm wondering if this is related. Look at that. Let's have a look at what it says here. During the ancient imprisoning war, it was Princess Zelda and the 5 other sages who fought with King Roru against the Demon King. Pura told you in order to find the 5th sage, you should investigate ruins from the Age of Legends. The sages have their own regions covered, leaving you to search elsewhere. Okay, but investigate ruins from the Age of Legends. This seems so complicated. This is gonna be quite a bit of a search, isn't it? I'm wondering if we start out with the islands out here. If they've got their regions covered, what does this mean? How much of their region is covered, right? You've got the Hebra region, you've got Eldin over here, you got Gerudo, you've got Zora's Domain is just here. So this area, I guess that leaves all of Central Hyrule, all of Necluda and Faron down here, and potentially all of this area surrounding the Great Hyrule Forest, and also Akala, completely open for investigation, right? That's the thing though, I don't know, like, for example, does this include Death Mountain or not? And what counts as ruins? Wow, this is going to be a tough one. I think we're going to have to spend some time on this. I could search in vain for so long, and I don't find it particularly appealing to be watching me, again, kind of like with the Light Dragon, right? Just going around the whole of the map for ages. There's no way that we can piece this into an interesting narrative to actually look at. So that's going to be an interesting one to figure out how we cover in a good way. But yeah, so far my thought is just doing this offline, and once I'm getting closer to where it is, then just picking it back up. So let's do a bit of cooking. I think that's the next step for this session. We've got a bit of a plan laid out. We're gonna have to talk with people, we're gonna have to investigate regions and whatnot. We got quite a few ingredients before we went into that fight, so we should be able to use these to cook some good meals. But obviously we'll need a lot more than this. So I think the next step will eventually be to gather quite a few more resources. I think, yeah, that's it for the meats that we had. And no more eggs either. I'm going to grab one of these and carrot. Probably not going to be that energizing. Nah, just 5. But that should do us well for now. Let's just have a quick look. Yeah, we got quite a few egg meals. Are there any bone flowers over here? Ooh, what's in the chest? It is a bow, and we have no need for this bow, except for the fact that it is the same exact energy level as the other one that we had. So what's the difference? What's the harm in just exchanging one for the other? All right, it looks like there's nothing worth our time down here. When facing such an open-ended task like this, it's very hard to... I was like, I can't let go of that opportunity to get some meat. Yeah, as I was saying, it's very hard to actually just get into the mood of starting to travel and talk with people, because you know the vastness of this map. It can take us hours and hours and hours to go through the whole thing. I'm just very uncertain where to start. At least we did what we needed to do, which was start the next quest by having that chat. I feel like indeed we're not ready yet. I really thought that what was coming next was the main battle, right? I wasn't aware of the fact that there is all of this that needs to happen before. Quite interesting. Also, as mentioned, I need to get better with parrying and with the flurry rush. I can't remember how to do that. I remember learning it at some point, and that was it. Never used it again. I'm also wondering if we should just not spend a bit more time doing the chill tasks around here, right? Just going around, talking with people, doing a few more shrines. I seem to be rushing it a bit, and I don't know if it's that necessary to really rush this. No! I am very bad at aiming here. Oh, come on! No. Ah! Meat! By a Keys eyeball. Ooh. Come on. No. There we go. Oh, I don't know why I've always been so scared of those, given the fact that it's just about the strategy, right? And these Fire Keys eyeballs are very good at bringing them down without an issue. I want to switch to the rock hammer. Let's see what's behind us. Ooh, luminous stone. Anything interesting in this cave? New discovery? Oh wait, we've been here. Wasn't there a stone talus or something here? Or am I imagining things? Oh, yes. I knew there was a stone Talus. I don't think I want to have this battle again. It just scared me, the music. It's like... It shouldn't. And based on what we've just gone through with the Phantom Ganon army, we should be able to get through this quite easily, but there's this just element of surprise, right, that just kind of gets to you. Why am I using this weapon? Let's use the Master Sword. No. Oh, I was trying to jump. Don't make me use my food. Uh-oh. That's funny. My camera's overheated. Ay, ay, ay. Has to be expected, I guess. It's not easy playing this game in the middle of it. Heat wave. Wow. Close call. No, no, no. Shooketh. I messed up there quite badly. This has caused a loss of... I saw that rock that fell, but on the other hand, I'm like, I'm getting out of here. No! What was that? I so did not deserve that. Why am I using my newly made food on this? Okay, there we go. We got the topaz at last. Hide, hide, hide. No. Ah! Scary. No, come on. Oh, it's running low on energy. Ah, this is rubbish. This is nonsense. Why? Why is this happening? This was meant to be easy. There we go. It's a big reward. At least we have redemption. We finally managed to bring down this sword Talus that I think we left behind here many moons ago. And we get a little bomb flower as reward as well. Can't complain about that. But I think, yeah, we're going to have to leave this here for today, unfortunately. We know what to do next session. We have a bit of a plan. We need better alignment. We need more information. We need to go around. We need to visit places, gather more food along the way. So I think that's what we're going to be focusing on. Investigate, investigate, investigate. And then based on that, hopefully we can progress with the story. We are at a bit of a crossroad in a way. An open-ended mission. Very vague, very open. It's going to be very interesting to see what happens in the next few sessions. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this little episode. Very small episode, yet hopefully it was worth your time. And yeah, have an absolutely fantastic rest of your day. I'll catch you in the next one.